Hi viewers, in today's video we'll be talking about sort. Is this your first time hearing the word sort? If yes, you are in the right video because in this video I'll be talking about so many things about sort. If not completely, then almost just small things will be left. So like I said, introduction to sort. Before talking about sort, let's talk about rational numbers first. When we have numbers like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the rest, and maybe 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and the rest. All these numbers, especially 2, I can write 2 in the form 2 over 1. 3, I can write 3 as 6 over 2. 8 over 2 is same thing as 4. I can say 10 over 2, same thing as 5. 12 over 2, same thing as 6. So you can see that means I can write 2 in form of rational way. That's to say, same thing as 3. 6 over 2 is giving me 3. That means there's a representation of 3 such that it's in a different way but the same result. Same thing for 4. 8 over 2 is 4. 10 over 2 is 5. 12 over 2 is also 6. How about these ones? These ones can be represented, especially 0.1, the same thing as a 1 over 10. 0.2, I can just, is it 1 over 5 also is 0.2, and just continuously, that's how it is done. So how about numbers that cannot be represented in this form? Let's talk about pi. Pi has the value of what? 3.142 continuously, right? That means it is not recurring. That's the numbers cannot be represented in a rational form. So all these numbers, they are all rational numbers. Numbers that cannot be represented in this form are called irrational numbers. So as for the irrational numbers, there are, assuming there's a difference between when I have pi and when I have square root of 3. Both of them are irrational, but the thing is, this square root of 3 is a different irrational number. Why? Because I'll tell you guys about it in the next video. So now, when we have numbers that irrational numbers in this form, they are the numbers we call what? Sort. So like I said, if today is the first time you're hearing the word sort, sort is just a number in this form. It is not rational. It is not in the form of pi and the rest. It's just under a radical like this. So that's sort. So sort has so many properties. So many properties. When I have anything under a square root, for instance, square root of a, this is a sort, right? Square root of a, where a is just a number. I recall that for a to be, for this whole thing to be, I'm trying to talk about real numbers, right? So for this result to be a real number, then a must be greater than or equals 0. That's the first property we'll be talking about. Because if we have square root of minus a, then it is not a real number. So we have a to be greater than or equals 0. That's for a greater than or equals 0. That's when the first property is satisfied. Same thing when I have two sort. Let's say square root of a times square root of a as well. Let's say we have two numbers, two sort. A is just a number, a is also a number. When I have square root of a times square root of a, this is just going to be a. This is one of the property. When I have square root of, let's say, a, b. This time around, I'm trying to say a is a real number, b is also a real number. This can be represented as square root of a times square root of b. Same thing as, that means if square root of ab is equals to square root of a times square root of b, that means square root of a times square root of b is also equals square root of a b. So also when I have something like square root of a over b, where a and b are real numbers, this is same thing as square root of a over square root of b. These are just few properties of the sort. Like I said, this is just an introduction to sort. I've introduced what sort is all about. It's just an irrational number in the form square root of some certain numbers. I introduced few properties of it. We have so many properties, but let's just use these ones. And in our next video, we'll be going for more things, maybe like simplification of sort and the likes. So that's just the end of this very video and the video on introduction to sort. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to pay a little patience to watch the next video, and please don't forget to also subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you.